y'all pick out which one is the best body type and what fits best for you, according to these top 3 fitness brands. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lex Saucin. It's LEXSAUCIN, and I'm sussing on you. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into what we're gonna be talking about today. Is reviewing these top 3 fitness brands. And just for a little bit of context, I am currently 5'10" today. I wear 180 pounds. Again, that's today's weight. I'm feeling extra thick today. Just a little bit of, context for when I'm trying on stuff. And I also want to put this out that all 3 of these brands are thrifted. So I've thrifted all 3 of these brands. You see them? From Plato's Closet. So I'm going to start with I feel like everybody who goes to the gym starts with this brand. And it's Gymshark. I am going to have to research to actually get the full name of what these leggings are called. But they do have the butt contour on the back. There is no middle inseam, which is something that I, as a thick girl, kind of worry about, because you don't want to have uni butt. Where you just have 2 cheeks just trying to fit in the same place. It kind of smushes them together, and if you're not careful, it can give even a flattening shape. And we're in the gym to grow the glutes, not lose the glutes. So I really like this. I love that it is a thick knit. It's very stretchy. It has a lot of give to it. And look at this waistband. So this waistband is also very thick. It definitely holds everything in place. So that's one thing you don't really have to worry about. It is stretchy. So I will say, if you're in between sizes, go with the smaller size, because Gymshark is gonna stretch for you. That's one of the things I really like about Gymshark, is that they understand that these are girls that go to the gym. So these are girls that are gonna be probably curvier compared to a European straight body type. So we know about the curvy girls. We know that the waist and the butt are not the same. They don't go in the same place. So if I wear 12 in the butt, that don't mean I wear 12 in the hips or in the waist. I wear 12 in the butt, but I wear 6 in the waist. Get it straight, okay? I really like this detailing that's over in the front. This right here is really cute and is really flattering, I think. What I am concerned about is when you have stitched in patterns, is when when you go to you put your body in this. What does this do? This stretch, and it gives this altercated look. That's one of my things. I'm being a harsh critic right now. But overall, I definitely rate these a 9 out of 10. I really do. I rate these a 9 out of 10. I think for the top that I had on, to stay consistent, I did put on a Gymshark sports bra that I wore continuously for each 3 sets, just to kind of mitigate. And I will say, because these were thrifted, I can go up and pick up the size that I would usually wear. So with that being said, I got these in a size small. On the scale of if I had to struggle to get into these, no. Because like I said, if you're on the fence about what size you should get, just size small, or size down, or go with the smaller size. So depending on the day you ask me, depending on what I ate the week before, it depends on if I'm wearing my mediums or I'm wearing my smalls, or if I'm wearing my larges. But I definitely felt very confident, and I didn't feel like I was bulging out at the size with the small. So that was a plus. I do also like the flippability of the band, and the band stays flipped. So if you're going to go take that gym picture at the end, you definitely want to be able to see the full physique. You want to see a little bit of your stomach, your abs. We're not there yet, but when I do, I need y'all to see where I was before, so you can see where I am now. And so I like to flip the band down, because I feel like a shorter torso, so it gives a very elongating, taller look. So when I was able to fold it down, it did stay. I love that. Tall girl friendly. It came down to my ankles. I had even a little bit more room to spare. I was like, oh! Of course, with Gymshark, it's squat proof. It is also front proof. Nobody talks about that. Okay, can we get into that? It is front proof. Oh goodness, because the amount of time that these leggings and stuff be creeping up in the front, it's front proof as well. Okay, so like I said, these are 9 out of 10. I think they look really cute. I would buy them again. I do appreciate the thickness. So these are more of a winter legging, because I feel like it can get kind of hot, but it works. and it's thrifted. You can't go wrong with thrifted. Those ones were a size, like I said, they were size small, and these were originally $20, but they had a sale, so they were 50% marked off, and they were $10. Can't lose. Alright, moving on into what I believe to probably be the top 3 out of these 3 brands is going to be Nvgtn. Alright, so everybody knows the famous I leave out all the vowels brand. This one also had a flippable band. What I will say about this is that if you see the flippable band, it is a very much thicker band. This is how big. That's like an additional inch thicker band across the front. I definitely think that's really great if you're interested in doing tummy control in your workouts, or in your workout outfit. If that's something you're looking for, you would probably go more towards Nvgtn. I also like the very simple butt contour that's on the back. Okay, I really do enjoy this. It's there, but it's not too much. I always kind of figure out that, or when I'm looking at butt contours, it can be kind of hard to kind of gauge if it's going to fit correctly, because you got to understand that your butt has to go into that area. So if you have a bigger than normal, large, smaller than normal, wider than longer, shorter than normal, longer than normal glutes, like, it's going to look weird. Like, a lot of the time when I put, like, there's brands that I have when I put my butt scrunch on, the butt scrunch goes literally through the butt. Like, babe, that's supposed to be under. Like, that's supposed to be sobriety, like, helping me not lift. It's not supposed to be on there. So, like, that is something that you have to kind of, like, may have to try on to see how that actually looks. For me, this felt like mid, right at, like, the crevice of where the hamstrings meet the glutes. So, that worked out perfectly. Again, they are tall girl friendly, so I appreciate that, because we know the struggle is real out here. Nobody wants to be walking around prepared, looking like they're prepared for a flood. We don't want that. Do I really have any notable notes? It also has some side contouring, as you see. I don't feel like that adds any, or does it hurt, harm, or improve the experience of the leggings. I think these fit very well. These were actually extra small, and they were $10. And on the time I had to struggle, not very much. Again, like, athleisure brands is very hard to really gauge, because sometimes you want the snugger fit, sometimes you want the looser fit. I get a little bit of a mixture of both, because depending on the day I have, maybe I don't want something that's like actively holding me in, whereas I want something that just make sure it doesn't fall down when I squat or I crunch or anything like that. But I would give these a, I don't know, I give these like an 8.7. Like, just a little bit off in the comparison, because I feel like granted, these were $10, but if I had to pay regular price for them, I would have been like, oh, okay. You know, like, I would have got them and worn them, but I wouldn't have been like, oh, like, this was a sound purchase. Like, I need to make this purchase. So moving on, now we are visiting into Alphalete. So these were the most expensive leggings out of the bunch. They were $14. They had no sale or anything, and these were a size small. Alright, so there's a couple of things that are vastly different about those brands versus this one. In this specific legging set, I tried to stick in within everything that was around the same color, because I wanted to, you know, color can make or break how the leggings look on you too. So I just wanted to, like, kind of keep that consistent. For the first 2 brands, I would say that the material and the makeup was very much the same. It was very much like I know these are usually called like the Jersey tee leggings, or they're similar to the Gymshark leggings that are like the more traditional Gymshark leggings that people have been wearing for ages. And they're more of like the knit, like the seamless knit kind of thingamabobbers. Now, this is for my girlies who like the second type of skin, the one that has a little bit more spandex in it. I can't even tell you what the makeup of these leggings or what they're even called. I can't tell you really anything other than what I'm holding in my hand, because listen, it was a Plato's Closet find. It was a thrifted find. I can't help. I'm sorry. But what is very different, first, getting to the waistband. So this waistband has a very slimming effect. Okay, so when you put it on your hips, it creates this V. and it really like snatches you in. It creates an illusion of like a smaller waist. So we love a smaller waist. We want no waist. We want zero waist. We want negative waist. We want no waist at all. Also, what's very different about these is, again, I think these are part of like probably a seamless collection. I would imagine so. Maybe not, because there's a front seam up here. I don't know. But what's also very different is this Y seam. This is something that I specifically look for in any leggings that I am purchasing, is the Y seam. Because what the Y does, you know how we talked about the uni butt? It splits the cheeks in two. And that's what you want. Because when you're doing your little, you know, side stance and your glute pictures, when you're doing all of those poses, you want your glutes to pop. You want them to separate. You want them to be stacked. And so this Y seam also kind of like not only splits the cheeks, but it creates a rounder effect at the top of the cheeks. So for all my girlies who maybe haven't built in that gluteus medius, gluteus minimus yet, and you know you got a lower shelf back there, that helps. You know, the Alphalete leggings, the Y seam is going to help. So the Y seam is not specific to just Alphalete. They also have them in all of your brands. You just have to like kind of do like a 360 turn to see which leggings would have them and which leggings don't. I know Nike is notorious for the Y seam as well. That's why I kind of get Nike as well. But as far as with the comfortability, oh my gosh, it was like I had on a second layer of skin, like I didn't have on any leggings. They were very comfortable. They weren't too tight, and they were small, so I was a little skip. But they worked out really good, so I would give these like a 9.5. So my ranked order is Alphalete, Gymshark, and Nvgtn. Now, I'm not saying Nvgtn is bad. It was just these, out of these three specific leggings, that is where I placed them. Now, I do just recently purchased another pair of Nvgtn leggings because I was like, you know, the way people be like acting so about Nvgtn, I was like, I gotta go back and spin the block. So I went and thrifted another pair of orange camo seamless Nvgtn pants, and oh my gosh, like they're so flattering. They're in a size medium, and they look so good on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna include a clip. Yeah, so they look so good on, and so Nvgtn really redeemed itself. So I was like, okay, wait, maybe they're number one. They're not number one in this haul, but they may be number one in my heart. Alright, y'all, so I appreciate y'all so much for making it to the conclusion of this video. I hope you found some really insightful information about Alphalete, Gymshark, and Nvgtn. And with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Alright, y'all, so thank y'all again for tuning in.